Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a little TBR jar video or whatever. That was kind of awkward the way I said that. Whatever. Sorry for the little setup change. My camera of course died. These are all the prompts we chose. We chose 6. Next we have 1,000 broken pieces. Hi guys, today is October 4th. And I have not picked any books for my TBR this month. If you've been on my channel for a hot minute, you know that every time I do a TBR video, I never finish a TBR. So, there's that. It might be the same, but I made a little TBR jar. Is she not so cute? I feel like there's a bunch in there. I spent a long time writing these down, but hopefully we'll have more over time. She doesn't look like too much, but this is just a big jar. This was actually a candle, and I just cleaned it out because the candle was gone. And now I have a little TBR jar. So I'm just gonna pick like 6 or 7 prompts. I don't want to do too many because I am a heavy mood reader, but we'll probably do like 5 or 6 or 7 and pick a little, oh my gosh, pick a little prompt and then pick a book off my TBR. This is all the books I have not read on my cart. You can kind of see to the bottom. That's all the books I haven't read. These are my prompts. We're gonna pull out a few and come up with a TBR for this month. So I'm gonna mix it around and then I guess just pick one. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know. I'm just a little nervous. Oh, okay. This one says a book with people on the cover. Okay. Let's see. A book with people on the cover. So we have Little White Lies. I've been wanting to read this for a hot minute. This has people on the cover. This is book 1. But I also have quite a few books with people on the cover, so let me go through this really fast. Okay, for a book with people on the cover, we have some options, okay? So we have Anxious People, Frederick Backman. I've heard quite a bit about Frederick Backman. About this book, I'm not sure, but I hear he's a great writer. I hear people really like his writing. I also have an Ellen Hildebrand book. The only reason I wouldn't choose this or pick this up right now is because it's a summer book and I'm kind of in my fall era right now. So I kind of want to have like a cozy little fall read, but I haven't read an Ellen Hildebrand book yet and I really want to, so maybe we'll do that. I already showed you Little White Lies, and then I also have The Help, which has plenty of people on it. I've never read this book and I'm honestly leaning towards this one because I've never read it. I've never even really watched the movie, so I kind of really just want to read The Help. So I think this is a book I'm gonna pick for a book with people on the cover. I think we're gonna do this one. Now I have to put all these back. Hold on. Okay, book number 2. A hardcover book. So just any hardcover book. Let's see. I have a lot of hardcover books that I've been anticipating. Honestly, okay, here's what I'm thinking, okay? We have The Woman, we have 5 Broken Blades. I also have The Husband back here. I've really been wanting to read this, but I've also really been wanting to read, and I know it's somewhere back here. Let's see if I can just pull it. Yeah. The Wedding People. I've been wanting to read this so bad since it dropped. I've never read a book by this person, but this cover is just so beautiful to me, and I hear the premise is really good and I really want to read it. So basically, from what I've heard about this book, I'm not gonna read the whole synopsis to you right now, but basically this girl, she goes to like this hotel to like get away because she's having a really difficult time. So from what I believe, she goes to the hospital. She goes to the hotel to commit, but then she starts talking to these people and she realizes she's at a wedding. She's the only one there that's not for the wedding. So I think that's what this book is about. I love this cover and I've heard so many good things about it, and I love the premise, so I think I'm going to go with The Wedding People because how could I not? Like, this is so beautiful and I've heard so many great things about it. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with for the hardcover. Book number 3. Let's see. A book with a multicolored spine. Okay. A multicolored spine. This isn't hard, but like it's kind of hard because like I obviously see that these have different color spines on them or whatever, but like I don't really want to read any of these right now. I think I kind of want to go with Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose. I've read The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose and I loved it. It was one of the first books I read on my Kindle. Kind of one of the books that got me into reading. I loved that book and I didn't expect the twist at the end. Like, I still think about it to this day. It's kind of crazy, but I kind of want to go with this one. Plus, just look at this. Like, it's a VHS tape, but like a book. So this is honestly what I want to go with. It's a thriller / mystery, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like it's perfect for like the fall vibes. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Plus, it's not too long of a read. I feel like I should be able to get through this pretty fast, but I feel like this is gonna be pretty good and I haven't read a book by this author in a hot minute. So that's what I'm gonna go with. What's next? A sad book. Why did I know this was coming? And I'm kind of excited for it because this book I have been wanting to read for a long time. Not a long time, it hasn't even been out that long, but for a sad book, I'm gonna read 1,000 Broken Pieces. I cannot tell you why I haven't read this yet. I've just been so caught up reading other things, but the second I picked this up, I wanted to read it. 1,000 Boy Kisses absolutely wrecked me, so I think this is gonna do the same. And I'm ready for it, but I'm not ready for it. Look at how pretty this cover is. So from what I remember, this book is about Poppy's sister. So I'm interested. I honestly cannot wait to read this. 1,000 Boy Kisses was just everything and more to me. I loved that book so much and I still think about Poppy all the time. Like, I actually love that book so much. So I'm hoping I'm gonna love this one just as much. I'm actually really excited for this one. Actually can't wait to read it. Okay, we'll do like 1 or 2 more. We'll do like 2 more. I feel like I can do 2. Let's see. A book with a number in the title. I would just pick one. A book with a number in the title? We have Binding 13. The only thing about this book is it doesn't look big, like it doesn't, but these words are so tiny, and this is a tall book. Like, this is a regular, well dang, these are the same size. Maybe it's not as big as I thought. Maybe am I tweaking? Maybe I've just been freaking myself out, but this has 13 in it, obviously. What else do I have? I don't even know if I have another one. Oh, we have 5 Broken Blades, which I've been really excited to read. Look at how beautiful these edges are. Like, oh my gosh. I actually cannot wait to get to this because the second one is also coming out. The only thing about this, well, there's really nothing about it. It's just a hefty book, but I want to read it, and I feel like this book is just, it's like fall in my hands right now. Like, I feel like I have to read this in the fall. So I honestly think I might go with 5 Broken Blades because I think, yeah. Wait, no, wait, pause, hold the phone. Come out. We have One Dark Window also. So I I want to read this. I really do want to read this. Me checking the page numbers. I don't know. I really want to read this though. Like, and this is Tiffany's book club read for this month, and I haven't been able to pretend. Well, I have been able to participate, but I haven't been able to read along with everybody because I already read the books like the past 2 months and I didn't want to reread them, so I haven't been really participating in the book club. But I want to read this, so I think I'm gonna choose this for a number in the title. One more. Please be good and not too big and not scary. A book from a genre you don't typically read. Okay. I think, why am I stuttering? Please get it together. For that one, I kind of want to do The Husbands. I'm pretty sure this is like a literary fiction. I'm honestly not 100% certain. But I think, honestly, I'm going to go with The Husbands for this one. I'm pretty sure this is a literary fiction book, which I don't really read. But coincidentally enough, this is also a literary fiction book that's on my TBR that I haven't read. So I guess we're just going to get to both of these this month. We have 2, 4, 6 books. I think that's enough for this month, honestly. So let's go over my little TBR for October, which actually looks pretty good, honestly. Hi guys, we're gonna go over my whole TBR for October. Sorry for the little setup change. My camera, of course, died. So it's a little later. We're gonna go over my TBR. These are all the prompts we chose. We chose 6. Here they are. And now we're gonna go over all the books that I ended up choosing for the month. Number 1 being The Help. This was for the prompt for people on the cover. I actually can't wait to get to this. I've been wanting to read it and watch the movie for a hot minute, and I haven't done either. So hopefully after I read this, I can watch the movie. I've never read or watched them before, so I feel like they'd be really good for me. But also there's so many good things said about the movie especially, so I'm really ready and interested and excited to get into this. So number 1, The Help. Next we have One Dark Window. Now this book was for the prompt book with a number in the title or something along those lines. One Dark Window. This is the beginning of a duology. I believe there's only 2 for this series, but this is also Tiffany's book club read for the month, and I haven't been able to participate the last few months because I didn't want to reread books that I had already read. So this month I want to participate and read with everybody else. So we have One Dark Window. What? We have One Dark Window. I'm pretty sure this is like a romantic-y type vibe. I'm honestly not very sure. So I will be going into this pretty blind, which I feel like is kind of the best way to go into, especially fantasy books. So we have this on TBR. This is book number 2. Next we have 1,000 Broken Pieces for a sad book. This is what I chose. 1,000 Boy Kisses absolutely wrecked me, so I cannot wait to get into this. Like, I actually want to pick it up right now. Like, I'm so excited for this. So this is book number 3. I actually cannot wait to get into this because 1,000 Boy Kisses, if you know, you know. Like, I love that book so much. Next we have Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose. I've only read 1 book by this author. I think the prompt for this book was a multicolored spine. The spine looks like this. I've only read 1 book by this author. It was The Perfect Marriage. I think I gave it 4 or 5 stars. I read it like over a year ago, I'm pretty sure. So I want to see how I feel about her, if I still like her writing, if it's the same, if it's different. The Perfect Marriage was a mystery book. It wasn't really thriller, I don't think. Don't quote me, but it was like a mystery book. This is, I think, more thriller, but also mystery. So yeah, also just look at it. It's like a VHS tape, which I think is like actually so cool. Plus this texture, like, I don't know, you obviously can't see it. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if that helps, but this is the book. I haven't heard too much about this book, honestly, and I think she dropped it recently. I think she dropped this like in the last few months. I've only seen one person talk about it, but they hadn't read it yet, but I saw them have it and I wanted it, so I bought it. So we'll see how it is, honestly, because I don't know what I'm getting into. Next we have The Wedding People, which I'm really excited for. I actually cannot wait to read this. This cover is so beautiful. Like, I love this cover. This is probably one of the prettiest covers I own. I'm just so obsessed with it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm really gonna enjoy this. I hope I really enjoy this because I've heard so much about it and I want to love it so bad. I've never read a book by this author, so I actually cannot wait to get into this. And then the last book that we chose from the prompts on my TBR this month is The Husbands. Basically, this book is literary fiction, but I think it's like a little bit of magical realism. And I think in the why can't I talk right now? Like, I'm actually stuttering pretty bad. Sorry, my bad. But it's about this girl. She basically has an attic, and every time she goes up there, a new man comes out, like a whole different husband. So she gets, like, if she doesn't like one husband, she'll just go up there and get another. So I guess I'm really intrigued about how this is gonna work out because, like, I don't know, something about it. Don't really know what to expect. I never really do with magical realism, so we'll see. I really want to like this book though. This is also like a recent release, like it dropped within like the last month or 2 months or so. So I am high-key excited for this. And then the book that I added to my TBR that we did not pick from the prompts, this is just like an honorable addition, is The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. I've never read a Lynn Painter book. I know she recently just dropped a book. I think Nothing Like the Movies is what she just dropped, but I've never read a book by her. I forgot this was on my TBR. It was on the back of my cart and I kind of wanted to pick it after I saw it for people on the cover, but I had already picked a book. So I think I'm just gonna add this to my TBR. No, I didn't get it from my TBR jar or anything like that. I just want to read this month. Look at how cute this is. Look at the edges. Actually so beautiful. So I want to get into Lynn Painter. I want to get into it. Everyone loves her. I've never read anything by her, so this is what I'm adding to the TBR. So yeah, that's it. Not too many. I think I could, if I stick to my TBR, I feel like I could do it, but I am a heavy mood reader, as you guys probably know, so I don't know if we're gonna finish all these, but hey, for the vibes, you know, we will. I hope you enjoyed today's video because I enjoyed making it. If you liked it, you should subscribe, and if you didn't like it, you should find another video on my channel, subscribe after that, and I'll see you guys next time I post, which will hopefully be soon. Bye. I can't even wave properly because my hands are full of books. Bye. 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 See you next time I post. Hopefully I read these, because if I don't, that's kind of embarrassing. Because I did just pick all these books. Well, 4 if I don't read them. Pray for me, because I'm going to try to read them all. Bye.